it is indeed my pleasure to have the very first meeting on unveiling the university with the respected groups from various media organizations in Burundi. It is with gratitude to God that I'm here to talk about Olivia University. By the grace of God, we have been able to navigate through the processes laid down by the Burundian law. I remain Sir.Paul Chukwuma. So I wanted to be a priest and a Catholic priest. Do you want to know what happened? Okay, I started my career as a young aspirant to the Holy Priesthood in the Catholic Church, and I got all my training. And as a Catholic priest, you need to take 3 vows. Then we have the vow of poverty, the vow of chastity, and the vow of obedience. Obedience I don't have problem with. Poverty I have a bit of problem, but I agree to go ahead. But chastity, hey. So I called the congregation, my experience, and I said, please, if you want to be a Catholic priest, you must remain celibate. And I prayed, I looked at my life. When I went back to them and said, please, I want to go. They said, no, you're almost there. By the special grace of God, you will make it. I said, no, that I'm not sure that if I'm not married, that I will be happy. And they said, okay, take extra 1 year, take extra 1 year, take extra 1 year. I spent 3 additional years. And at the last, I said no. But having left, I remain grateful to God because 90% of what I am today is because I went through the seminary. So Olivia University, if you say it's a Catholic university, you are not wrong. But more adequately, it's a Christian university. Why did I choose Burundi? Burundi is acclaimed the poorest country of the world. And I felt if I have to do something, I'd rather do it where the impact will be most felt. That's why I decided to come to Burundi. When the Nigerian ambassador, I felt it was not right to visit Burundi because of the stories we hear. But he assured me, and when I visited Burundi, God blessed Burundi. And in line with my commitment to God, I decided to establish this university. We have also Olivia University in Nigeria as a medical university, but it's a much, much bigger university. And we hope to complete the construction by next year, because it's a university that is sitting on over 100 hectares of land. In Burundi, I realized that one of the most important areas in their need of development and support is educational sector. I find Burundian people very good people, very good country, and I know with proper education, Burundi will get to the next level. Because I also benefited from the educational system of the Catholic Church, I also want to give some free scholarship to Burundians, especially people that cannot afford college education. That is part of the reason why we decided to establish an English university. Apart from the scholarships we are going to give, we have also decided to lower the tuition fees for Burundians, almost 50% lower than what other students will be paid. We have given you courses, flyers, where you find the courses we are starting with. We have other courses, but we have to follow the law of the land. So if you look at your flyer, you find out that we have 3 faculties. We have 12, 13 courses, departments. We are also running diploma courses. And the diploma courses is in those 3 faculties, because that's what we are allowed by the law to do for now. We hope to mount other courses by January. Our education system is unique, and we must run that unique program in line with the provisions of Burundian law. We are expected to run some of these courses 3 years program, but we know that is not possible because the curriculum that the students are expected to go through cannot be exhausted in 6 semesters. But at the same time, we have to obey the law. So what have we done? We're obeying the law by 3 years, but we have mounted a 3rd semester. So it means we run a trimester. Instead of 6 semesters, we are going to run 8 semesters. So if the students want to be playing, then they will skip summer semester. But if the student is serious, he comes back and takes summer semester. We are running a program that is both theory-based and practical-based. For our students who are in computing, for instance, engineering, they will, while they are here, they will go to relevant industries and have internship experience, and you must pass it for you to graduate. If you pass theory and fail practical, you will not graduate. That's why also we have established robust partnerships. In computing, we have partnership with Google, we have partnership with HP, we have partnership with Intel. The essence of this partnership is that we want to expose our students to these brands, because these are the brands they must meet. These are the top brands we have in the world, period. So what it means is that we don't want crowd. We want quality people to come and get quality education and be proud of the education, and their parents will be proud of the fees they have paid. And to explain that, we have gone further. Part of the problem you see in most universities is what we call plagiarism. It's called copy and paste. There's no room for that here, because if we give you an assignment, how the university is going to function. There's what we call pre-class assignment, and it is in 2 ways. When you do the assignment, you upload your answer to the portal, student portal. There's a system there's a software called Turnitin. Turnitin is a plagiarism software. So when you finish your assignment, you put it on Turnitin. It generates originality reports, and then you submit your assignment with the originality report. We are also partnering with Turnitin. Now, what this Turnitin does is that if you have copied, it will give you the list of all the sources you copied from. And the moment that is there, it raises your plagiarism report very high. It means 0, and is an offense, and we don't accept it. So that's, yeah, sure, that's Turnitin. So that's part of what we are bringing to Burundi. Olivia is not a university for joke. It's not a university for we study, then when it's time to relax, then we can take payments. We can take payments when we are done. Now, the process is we are more interested in hands-on practical, not in theory. If you are a student in Olivia University, you must be proper in learning and in character. Remember, I told you the background of this university. Why this is not a seminary, it is still a university, a Catholic university. It's not meant for Catholics only. Everybody is free, regardless of your religion, your ethnicity, your gender, no discrimination. But the philosophy, the educational philosophy is that of the Catholic educational philosophy. Our admission process is fully automated. It's fully processed because, one, we are having this meeting today because today, by 4 p.m. today, we are releasing our final version of the web portal. So by 4 p.m. today, the website will go live. And it's a web portal, not a website, because it interfaces our enterprise resource planning system to our website. 2, when you go to the website, you do your registration, it will take you to, because we wanted to automate everything, but the banking system in Burundi is a bit, so you apply, and then it takes you to a portal where a window where you click for invoicing, and it will automatically generate invoice. And you take that invoice to any branch of EcoBank, in Gitega, in Nyasalak, in Bujumbura, in Makamba, anywhere, and make your payment. And then, once you make your payment, you upload your receipt on the portal, and automatically it will be approved and you can continue with your registration application. When you finish, an admissions team will review your application online, and once that is done, you will get an automatic email telling you whether you are successful or not. If you are not successful, you will be informed why. Maybe your papers are not complete, or you don't have a proficiency in English language, because it's a condition precedent. If you can't speak English, you can't be admitted, because everything will be taught in English. Inside this gate, once you enter this gate, everything is English. This interpretation will not be doing it for the students, because in language, you must be strict to get it. Otherwise, we are not fair to the students if we set the same exam for them with those who understand English. But all hope is not lost for those who cannot speak English. We are setting up, which will start first week of August, our English Foundation program course for our students here. So if your English is not good, we send you to the English Foundation course and give you intensive English course, and after 2-3 months, you will be able to take the course. And even when you are schooling, you will also have opportunity to have the English classes and perfect your English. We have foreign partnerships. I've told you about the partnerships we have with industries and brands. Now we have partnerships with universities abroad. We have partnership with the University of Münster in Germany. We have partnership with Central State University, Dayton, Ohio, United States. We have partnership with Clark State University, Atlanta, in the United States. Yes, we'll see all this. Maybe when we actually we'll see all this and this. Now, but there's a problem which I want the media to help me. In Canada, I was told, and in America, I was told that Burundians go to America and then they run away and enter Canada. It is not necessary. They are destroying their future, and it will damage the reputation of the university. If you study in this university, and these universities I've mentioned, we have an exchange program with them, where you do 2 years in Burundi, you do 1 year in America. Now, but you are supposed to come back. Now, if you don't come back, you have spoiled the opportunity of the younger ones coming after you. But if you come back, we will guarantee, because our partnership is extended partnership, that some of the students, the best students we have, the best graduating students, will have scholarship to study abroad. And it is us that will arrange it. Instead of running away and go to Canada and start watching plays and start doing odd jobs, why don't you finish your studies? We send you to Canada properly. You go to Canada with respect and dignity, and you work properly, and you earn more money. They told me they crossed from New York. Now, if you leave maybe 1 year, we send you to go and do another 1 year, you run away. Africa remains the best place in this world. For international students, our fee is $3,000 per semester. But for local students, Burundians, we are not allowed to charge in dollars. That's the position of the law in Burundi. And if you remember what I said, we are also in Burundi to help. So the Burundians are paying far less, and the price for Burundians is 3,150,000 beef. Now, some people told me, some people visited, we are also, scholarship is limited only to Burundians. And the scholarship is based on 2 things. That the student applicant can speak English, and that he or she is qualified by the standard entry requirement to, for instance, if he wants to do artificial intelligence, he or she must have graduated from high school with credits in English, in mathematics, in physics. And we are not, the way to assess the first qualification, which is academic, is by giving a test. The second requirement for scholarship, the student applicant must have come from a very poor family, meaning the parents cannot afford, or that the student applicant is an orphan. If the parents can afford, then the person is disqualified, because we want to make sure that we give people who don't have opportunity, that is about the scholarship. However, for the general students, before we give admission, every applicant must come and write a test. And that test is in English and in IQ, to be sure that the person is fit and proper to undertake the rigorous education we are offering. Murato is the channel.